Hi, my name is Tiffin, and I'm here today with the Wellness Education Series on essential skincare. I'm super excited to be the person to talk to you about this because I am extremely passionate about natural solutions for your skin. I'm going to get a little bit vulnerable and tell you why that is. First time on camera. I have not really talked about this before, but I am a skin cancer survivor. So I had melanoma, basal, and squamous. I had a lot of surgeries, had a lot of scarring, and had my first cancer-free read in February 2014 before I joined doTERRA. So skin cancer left me with a lot of emotional, physical, and financial scarring. And a good friend introduced me to doTERRA in April 2014. And I dove headfirst into natural solutions to work on what my oncologist and dermatologist said I would just have to live with, that I would not ever be rid of the scars. So I am here to share some of those with you. So I'm going to share a PowerPoint with you, but I wanted you to see what it looks like on the other side of that. And someone who has personally used doTERRA's skincare for a lot of skin issues and had a lot of great success with it. And I know you will as well. So I'm going to try to share our screen, and technology is my friend. So this is going to be super easy to do. Here we go. Okay. So first thing I want to do is talk to you about understanding your skin, the skin that you live in. So first, if you want to grab a piece of paper, there are some great things that might not be on the slides you might want to take notes on. And I want to ask you these two questions. In fact, I'd like for you to write them down. And that is, what are some things you love about the skin that you're in? What is that? Write that down because it's really important. And then, what are some of the things you want to improve? Me personally, because of the scarring that I have and had, I have scars all over my body, but the ones on my face were really hard for me to literally look in the mirror at every day because they reminded me of how sick I was. So being able to reduce, almost minimize those scars, so when I put a light coat of makeup on, they're very difficult to see, was nothing short of miraculous for me. So for me, the things that I want to improve on, or that I continue to want to improve on, are lightening my skin, brightening my skin, tightening my skin, and cellular renewal. So if those are some things that you're interested in, you'll want to listen to my highlights on scarring and aging. Now, what we'd really like to do is talk about the 5, there are a lot of skin issues that we're not going to cover, but we're going to cover 5 really common skin issues. And so let's start with this one. The first common skin issue is redness. Now, if you have that, you'll know what that is. Redness comes from a variety of things, but most are deeply rooted in inflammation. So some of the recommended products that we want for this, or that are really helpful in this process, are yarrow palm, Correct-X, frankincense, and helichrysum. There's obviously more, but these are some of the basic ones. And so what we want to talk about right now is frankincense is really incredible for cellular support. Now you can use that neat or diluted. You're going to need to be aware of how that works for you. Frankincense can help with irritability. Okay, so that's physical irritability, emotional irritability, and topical irritability. So think about that. Think about how multifaceted each of these oils are, and that frankincense is, first of all, you're going to hear frankincense a bazillion times, so just get used to hearing that word in a skincare webinar, okay? All right, and then the next one we want to talk about is Correct-X. It is great to help support the skin's natural healing process. If you have redness, you're constantly having some of that happening. So yarrow palm, now this beauty is a nutritive duo. Its unique formulation combines skin benefits of yarrow essential oil with the powerful antioxidant support and cellular health properties of the pomegranate seed. So it's a powerhouse. That is great to be used internally, topically. You can put a little gel cap. Yarrow palm, we're continuing to see so many things. It is becoming a skin care. It was just introduced recently, so we're still seeing all of the amazing things that that is doing. Now, the next thing is helichrysum. If you have redness, and that is rooted in inflammation, you're going to have some pain. And helichrysum is known for supporting and helping with the pain that can come with this, as well as some of your circular or your circulation functions. So those are 4 products that just, you're going to see them repeated, but they're really great for people who are dealing with redness. Okay. Now the next one that we want to talk about, this is a big one for me, common skin issue, is scars. Scars usually fade over time. However, most desire to minimize the color, the size, as well as the speed of the healing process. I can tell you that these are some great oils, and I'm going to also offer a couple more. But geranium is really, really good for soothing. It's also great for keeping hydration in the skin, as is rose oil or rose touch. Geranium is a little bit of a lighter version of that, and it becomes very, very soothing for skincare. You'll notice it's in a lot of our essential skincare products. So powerhouse, geranium, love it. Super, super florally. So some people, if that's not their jam, they're going to want to mix that with like a moisturizer or a carrier oil that's really good for your face or your skin. Frankincense, did we talk about that? We did talk about it. Okay, now frankincense touch, what's really cool about this one is it's diluted already. It's pre-diluted. So this is great for littles. This is great for anything. I currently have a nice big scar right here that I'm putting this on every day, twice a day, and you just roll it on. It's great for on-the-go care. Sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves, and the touch oils are such a great way to just throw it in your bag and put it on wherever, whenever. And I really love this also as a lip gloss, just a little tip, whatever. We just talked about Yarrow Palm and how incredible that is. Again, topically, energetically, internally, so, so, so good. The neroli, we didn't talk about on the last slide. So it is really good for tissue repair, which of course you need if you have scarring. That tissue is trying to come back together. So it can be, your scars can tend to be angry. Really, like that you can see when they heal together, how they're kind of bending and tightening the skin. And neroli is going to be really good for loosening some of that angry skin and keeping the water retention so it doesn't dry out and heal jagged, if that makes sense to you. So all of these are really, really great. I will tell you personally, what I used, what I found beneficial is when I first started, April 2014, that next month, the product of the month happened to be cedarwood, and I had no idea what to do with this oil. And a friend was like, hey, just try it on your skin. I was like, really? What it does is I put frankincense in my palm, and then I put cedarwood on, I put the frankincense on my face, and then the cedarwood on top of it. And it seemed to be really good for that moisture barrier protection. So cedarwood is one of my all-time favorites combined with frankincense to go over scarring morning, noon, and night. Okay, now one of the next ones. Now remember, we're overgeneralizing because skincare is vast and there's an awareness you need to have on what's going to work for you, and what works for me may not work for you. So there's this big openness about skincare and topical use and what you can use. What we can always rely on is how natural and safe these products are. All right, breakouts. Common skin issues, breakouts. Now, breakouts have a wide, wide range. There are so many different types. It can be super simple. It can be hormonal. It can be associated with food sensitivities. It can be from bacteria. There is a myriad of ways that your skin can be sensitive and it can break out. Now, some of the basics are tea tree, HD Clear, and Rose Touch. Now, I want to really highlight HD Clear. So I think people are not aware of how powerful it is and how multifaceted it is. HD Clear contains oils that have been selected for their unique abilities to protect the skin from bacterial and fungal proliferation, such as breakouts. So HD Clear contains some oils that you can't purchase by themselves. So it's amazing to have them provided for us in this blend that's inexpensive and easy to get. So HD Clear contains whole wood, which is known to support to help clear infections, support revitalization of the skin tissue. We've got tea tree, which we're going to talk about a lot. It is, okay, let's go into tea tree right now. Tea tree it's been actually used for centuries on building and supporting immune properties. It's great for fungal. It's great for bacterial. Tea tree, which on the bottle it says Melaleuca, but it's actually labeled tea tree now. It is an incredible source for all things bacterial, actually. So I'm just going to leave that there. Litsea berry is also in HD Clear. It has great astringent properties and has been used for oil and skin breakouts for a long time. Eucalyptus is used also in this blend. It's used for skin infections similar to tea tree with strong antibacterial properties. And then geranium is in this. It helps balance the sebum levels. So you can see here, this combination of oils, how great it is for so many different things, because we tend to, if you have oily skin, you tend to like really try to dry out your skin. So you think that that will get rid of the breakouts, but it just sort of damages the skin tissue and you get the breakouts anyway. So this has a great balance of an astringent while it keeps the sebum levels and those balances with the geranium. HD Clear has a great balance of oils to really, really help bacterial and fungal proliferations. So HD Clear. Also, I'm going to give you a little Tiffin tip here. HD Clear, one of my favorite things to do with that is use a little bit of it and then pop the top off and add about 5 drops of turmeric oil, essential oil, and copaiba essential oil. So if you have a painful breakout, copaiba is really great for helping with some of the pain of that breakout. And turmeric is a newer oil that's also really great at reducing inflammation. And so just using it right there topically, it feels really good and it's soothing and calming. And so that's just my little tip for how to like with your HD Clear. Now, rose is an incredible powerhouse. It has so many different properties of, oh, let's think about it. It aids in wounds. It is one of the things that is all things skin, the rose petals. We're going to go into rose a little bit later. So it is right here. I want to talk about how it's great for infections and how it is incredible for the rose touch, especially because it's on the go, how it's great for a cut. It's great. It's your on the go one. Oh, I'm trying to stay compliant. So rose touch is incredible for hydration as well. Again, a lot of people, when you have breakouts, they try to strip the skin thinking that you'll clean off all the bacteria and you'll take everything off and then your skin won't break out. But then what happens is the skin gets unbalanced, and rose is beautiful for keeping that balance and keeping that hydration in areas that tend to break out. So I hope that that is helpful. And then I think I covered that. So we're going to go to the next common skin issue, which is brown spots. Now, brown spots, as someone who was in the sun and had a lot of sun damage, and which turned very dangerous, brown spots are something that you really, really want to work on, and you really want to take care of your skin. You want to protect your skin. So brown spots can be caused by sun exposure, aging, and other hormonal pigmentation. There's a myriad of more reasons of why there's brown spots, but we're just touching on the basics, right? So recommended products for this are frankincense, lavender, sandalwood, and black spruce. So frankincense for brown spots, frankincense again is so incredible for cellular support, and it has so many regenerative properties, okay? Regenerative properties. So it really works on, so the black spruce, I'm also going to add patchouli to this. Black spruce or patchouli are incredible and wonderful for DIY toners, or they're used, like you can use them in a bath if you want to really lighten up some of your skin. They're great highlighters, and they're really good for lightening and brightening skin tone. So if that's something you want to work on, I really, really want to use that on specific spots. And those two are not photosensitive. Important to know that some of the citrus oils are, so you're not going to want to use those on your skin. So, or not during sunlight hours. So the Hawaiian sandalwood is very soothing. It's an astringent. It's great for skin regeneration as well, and it's calming. So I would also add in here, I just have to do a little bit of a product shout out for the brightening gel. So as you work and you put an essential oil on like one of those, like I have a lot of brown spots right above my cheekbone. And that's right, the sunglasses sat there and then the sun just hit the spot. And so I'm constantly putting essential oils on that spot to lighten and really move that skin and regenerate it. So black spruce, patchouli, Frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, and immortelle are also incredible for lifting and helping those brown spots, okay? Now, this is another one. Common skin issues, aging. Aging is evident by fine lines, wrinkles, loose skin. Our goal here is to age more gracefully using natural products to support this process. So some of the recommended products are immortelle, neroli, myrrh, and wait for it, frankincense. Again, king of oils, always in this. So wrinkles are a big part of the aging process, and they're caused by a breakdown of the collagen, causing the skin to become a little bit more fragile. And so I want you to think about some of these oils, specifically neroli, right? Tissue repair, hydration, helping retain the water, and that's super important for skin that's starting to sag or become loose, right? You're going to want to keep that really firm and tightening, which is really important for the frankincense, right? You want the cellular regeneration that that's going to bring. Now, again, for me, the touch oils, I love that they're pre-diluted. I can just put them on easily. I don't need to further dilute them. But again, that's going to be your choice. I love, 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 more than words can say, the blend Immortelle because it has such heavy hitters: geranium, lavender, rose, helichrysum, frankincense. It is basically all of your yummy skincare rolled into one in an incredible touch oil. The mother of oils, and it is legendary as a beauty tonic, is myrrh. It is especially helpful for wrinkles. Myrrh can be really sensitive for some, so some you're going to want to dilute it, and it's really powerful. I've found that over time, if I open that up, it can really like do a number on the plastic because it's such a powerful oil. Now, we talked about, oh, I lost my train of thought. Here we go. Okay, so with the dry skin, rose touch, geranium, neroli, myrrh, frankincense, and immortelle are all going to help that skin stay a little bit more hydrated. And it's really going to get in there, and it's going to cause your skin to tingle and turn over. Okay, so these are all, skin hydration is super, super important. And what we're going to talk about now is something super, super cool. I've been trying to like stay on task and stay on slide, so bear with me. Okay, so essential skincare, right? Beauty from the inside out. There's this thing we call, this super cool thing, and it's the 80-20 rule. You're gonna hear me, I often refer to that because it's like a skin equation. And what that means is healthy skin is an inside job. So we just talked about the 5 general skin conditions, right? With that, I want you to think about this equation. 80% of how your skin looks, feels, and functions is done on the inside. It's through nutrition, it's through supplementing, it's through hydrating and reducing inflammatory response. 80% is inside your body. So all of the suggestions that we do topically, no matter what you do, no matter how many things you do, topically, you're only going to be able to improve about 20% of your skin because 80% of what's going on is inside. So it is so, so, so important to really, really get that base foundation of nutrition. Now, in this day and age, it is tough to like get 12 fruits and vegetables and all your servings and the lutein and the CoQ10 and the ALA and the vitamin A and carotenoids and all the riboflavin and all of these vitamins that you're seeing on this screen. All of those and the cofactors and all of the things that help you retain those nutrients, because truly it's not what you take, it's actually what your body absorbs. And so we want to reduce the inflammation in our body, and then what will appear in our skin is a reduction of that. Everything that is on the inside is being mirrored on the outside with your skin. So this 80-20 rule really is so, so vital. If you want beautiful, healthy, glowing skin, your foundation for that is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. And that's what these supplements are. You've got the Microplex VMZ, the E Omega, and the Alpha CRS. Now, the cellular vitality, cellular, think of that, right? We want our skin cells. So when you're thinking of cellular vitality, you're gonna want the Alpha CRS. So the E Omegas have, wait for it, they have frankincense in them. They do, yes, because you need frankincense for amazing skincare. The food nutrients is full of vitamins and nutrients. That's the VMX, or I'm sorry, the VMC. So, top secret skincare tip. Are you ready? Healthy skin is an inside job. We need to supplement those nutrients. We need our body optimally functioning, and this is one of the foundations for that. Personally, I take the Lifelong Vitality in the morning with breakfast. I like to take it with food, and then in the evening with dinner, okay? Like 5 or 6, maybe 7-ish is the latest I take that. Now, I cannot say enough about the Lifelong Vitality Pack. What I can leave you with is this. If you really want healthy, glowing skin, this is your foundational beginning. Right here, Lifelong Vitality. Now, additional support for skincare, 2 more incredibly powerful components. So when you want additional internal support, the Yarrow Palm, that's a new product, and I have been using it since last September when it launched. This product, we had the nutritive duo that we talked about, which was the Yarrow Palm essential oil and the pomegranate seed. This is not those in that capsule. This is so much more. This has grapeseed and vitamin C that are essential for collagen production. And we want that collagen producing because we want our skin turning over and we want the new fresh skin coming up. So melanin enhances glowing skin. Yarrow Palm had these capsules. I would love for you to think about them as an additional antioxidant that you can take during the day for like just yummies, middle of the day, skin needs some boosting. Until you take your Lifelong Vitality in the morning with breakfast, take your Yarrow Palm with your lunch, and then take in the evening, go ahead and take your Lifelong Vitality with your dinner. Yarrow Palm is just a boost of goodness in the middle of the day for your skin, okay? From the inside out, this is part of that 80% that will make a big difference in the way your skin is performing and turning over, okay? Now, Terrazyme, I have seen the very healthiest people from the very unhealthy people taking this and seeing incredible things. And I don't want to say, anyway, it's amazing. I'm not going to go into too much. Stay on task here. So Terrazyme is one of the things that supports proper elimination journeys. It calms red, angry skin. It is one of the things that I like to take depending on my meal. If I have a super, super healthy lunch, I might take 1. If I have any kind of meats or cheeses or something that is not vine ripened fruit or vegetables, I'm going to take that Terrazyme. And what it does is it helps break down my food faster, and it helps me get to the point where my body can absorb nutrients. So I love, love, love the Terrazyme. Okay. I feel like the Lifelong Vitality Pack, the Yarrow Palm, and the Terrazyme are really crucial for healthy, vibrant, high vibe skin. Okay. Now, along with that, we're still talking about essential skincare. Inside job. PB Assist. PB Assist is a pre and probiotic. It balances the bacteria for optimal health, and it soothes gut inflammation. Many of us know that in all the different wellness series you've seen how important it is to rein in that inflammation, to really get it under control. Because if you don't, the inflammation that you have going all through your body, rampant inside, it's going to show on your skin at some point or another, okay? So if you really want healthy, glowing skin, PB Assist is one of those crucial things. And we've talked about this next thing enough, like water. Drink at least half your body weight in ounces per day. Water, water, water. Hydration is crucial for glowing skin. You want those skin cells hydrated from the inside. So when you're hydrating them from the outside, that cell's like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't know if it exactly says that, but I feel like that's what my cells are saying when we do this. You get what I'm saying? All right. So something that's really powerful for you to do in your water is add lemon as a detoxifying product, or grapefruit is really good to improve the detoxification benefits, because any kind of gunk that we've got in our system that's causing inflammation or whatever, we're wanting to detox that out of our body. Terrazyme is helpful with that. PB Assist is helpful with that. A lot of water with a beautiful citrus and lemon oil is incredible for helping that process and helping you get your glow on. Now, okay, here we get to something super exciting. Okay, I cannot say enough about the essential oils and the foundational work that you do with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. But by taking all of those supplements, you're setting your body up for when you use topically, when you use these products, for them to really take and be effective and really go, oh, I love this synergy. I love it. I love what you're doing on the inside. I'm going to match that on the outside. So Virage gets me super excited. This is my favorite skincare. This is what I use. The issues I work on are scarring and aging. And so I find this to be incredible for me. So first and foremost, we have in this green bottle, we have the toner. Now, a lot of things about toners, I used to be like, what? I hate toners. What is that? That's yuck. The botanical, let me see if I can find my notes so I can tell you exactly what I had to say here. I keep this in my bag as a refresher. So I have one in my bathroom and one in my bag. And when I used to travel a lot, I would always spritz it on for some additional hydration. I love botanical goodness of how this balances your skin. It gets that pH ready for the next step. This cleanser is one of the most powerful and yet gentle cleansers. I can wash my face if I want to wash sunscreen off. Sometimes I have to wash my face twice, and it doesn't strip the barriers on my skin. It leaves it feeling nice and almost silky creamy, but it doesn't have residue left on it. It's important to know that you don't want to clean your face so it's like squeaky clean. Your face is nice and clean with this very powerful but gentle cleanser. The next product in the Virage, this comes as a kit, and you get a much better value when you buy it as a kit than if you buy it individually. So the next thing you get in here is called the Immortelle Serum. Now that has all of those powerhouse oils that Immortelle Oil has, that roller that we talked about, except this has jojoba and macadamia nut in there. So it is beautiful and yummy for age spots. You know what, I'm going to tell you how I use it after I explain what the products are. So then the next green bottle at the end, what we have is this moisturizer. It is so light and hydrating. I really, really love this. And what I tend to do is all of these bottles squirt, right? So what I tend to do is squirt that moisturizer in my hand with my favorite oils and rub my hands together and then put it on at the same time. And I find a lot of success with that. Again, you have to do you in the way that works for you. But what I tend to do with this, I'm just going to read my sort of daily protocol with this. What I have found with these kits is the most effective way to use them or to get the benefits from them is in the order that you use them. So you want to cleanse first, then you want to scrub or turn over your skin gently, like a gentle exfoliation. Then you want to tone, then you want to use an oil and a moisturizer for soothing, and then you really want to hydrate. So for me, I use the Virage cleanser. I also have it in the shower. If you want to just quickly wash it while you're in the shower, it's a great way to save time. It's a great way to ensure that you're constantly cleansing it, because you don't want to do anything else to your skin until you've actually cleansed it. Because if you're scrubbing or you're putting pH or you're doing different things and you haven't actually cleaned that skin, you're just driving the dirt in deeper. Okay, so try to use that. Now, Immortelle, just as some side notes, is that serum is remarkable for sunspots. I have used that all over my hands and arms for sun damage that I've acquired over the years. And I find it, if you want to do a fun little quick test, just put it on a spot for 6 weeks, the Immortelle serum, and you're welcome. That's all I'm going to say. All right, now, this next one is really great. This is for all of the people that want to support clear and smooth skin, ideal for breakouts, okay? It has the tea tree in there and that HD clear. Now for me, this is a little drying because I don't have that same thing, but for those with oily skin, this is going to be a great option for you. Now you have the cleanser, which is in that foaming tube. It is a gentle exfoliating foaming cleanser. Now when you're done with that, please don't throw that bottle away, because you can use it to remake a travel hand soap. I'm just saying, it's an incredible, great bottle to have. Don't throw it away. And then you have the HD Clear, which we talked about in depth. It is the blend that has so many oils that are selected for the unique abilities to protect from bacterial and fungal. Don't forget. Now, having said that, side note, the HD Clear is also an incredible deodorant. Just total Tiffin tip out of the random. Anyway, focus. Here I am. Okay, so this is for acne prone and breakout prone skin. This is great. Also hormonal. So a lot of people I know love for their kids as they're going through some hormones and having really hormonal breakout. they're finding that this is incredible for them and they really like it, especially around that nose area. So there you go. Now, this, when it says choose a skincare line, complete essential skincare, ideal for any age. This is also one that I thought for years you had to just stick to one skincare routine. And if you didn't, that was what would cause your skin to break out. I have since learned that is not accurate. So while I love the Virage, I have found incorporating these products along with those totally fine. And my skin absolutely loves it. But again, I want you to discover what is best for your skin. I will tell you, for the most bang for your buck, this is it, because you get 8 products at an incredible price. So let's talk about each of these products. This invigorating scrub is delightful. You take a pea-sized drop, you get a little bit of warm water, suds it up, and really take soft, gentle circular motions, and that is incredible scrub. It is super gentle. It's gentle enough to be used every day. In fact, twice a day, because that's part of my routine. So anyway, that's the invigorating scrub. Next, we have the facial cleanser, also gentle, and it's got it's got this amazing smell that most of the people I know that use it love it in the morning, because it's this wonderful wake up, pick me up type feeling and smell. So I'm also going to tell you about, I'll tell you about the order I use it in just a second. So you have pore reducing toner, you have the tightening serum. So the pore reducing toner, you can use it with a little sort of bamboo cotton type pad and pat it into your face if you want. For some people, I love to just use my hands naturally. Once I've washed them, cleansed them, I'm using those. This is my favorite tool to use rather than washcloths. And so I tend to pour that in my hand, rub it together, and pat it into your face. But again, do what works for you. That's just a suggestion. The tightening serum is incredible. Please don't forget about your neck and chest. I love, love, love that product. And then you have the anti-aging moisturizer and the anti-aging cream. Now, I think that the cream is lighter and fluffier, and so I tend to use that in the morning when I use this. And I feel like the moisturizer is deeper and thicker, and so I tend to use that at night because it goes on and it stays on longer. But again, play with it and find what works for you. Now, the brightening gel that I talked about during the brown spots, that is right here. Now, this product is just so fantastic. It is micronized vitamin C, which is incredible for brightening your skin. I mean, doTERRA literally was like, you know what, we're just gonna have a home run skincare, and boom, there it is. Now, the anti-aging eye cream, I love, 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 love this. I might have this in 5 places in my house. I may or may not, I'm just saying. And for people who have puffiness, maybe some sinus issues, maybe some dark circles, one of my favorite tips is to put this in your refrigerator and get that metal ball super, super cold. Just let it live in your fridge and then roll it. And you can also roll it on the top part of your eye, roll it from the inside of the corner of your nose out. And then you want to take it from your outside eye corner and roll it in towards your nose on the bottom. Oh my goodness. So, so soothing. Try your new morning routine with your coffee, tea, whatever you drink, your warm liquid in the morning, and put that with it. You will be so excited. So soothing. It's so beautiful. Now, I don't know if other people do this, but I also use it after I put my makeup on, put a little bit in the tips and the corners as a highlighter, and just to kind of keep those fine lines nice and moisturized. That eye cream, oh, delicious. It's so good. So, so good. Now, in order to use this, like in order for the most efficacy, this is what I would recommend. I would recommend you cleanse first, whether that's the facial cleanser in this or the Virage cleanser. I would cleanse first. Then you want to use the invigorating scrub. We also have a Reveal scrub that's awesome, not on this webinar, just saying, whatever, back on focus. So you want to cleanse your face. Then you want to do that nice, gentle, invigorating scrub. Then you want to use a toner. And then if you're wanting to use the brightening gel or the eye cream or the tightening serum, this is a great place to use it. And then use an oil and your hydrating cream, your hydrating moisturizer, or the moisturizer from the other one, whatever you want to do. But don't forget about your neck and your upper chest area, okay? Immortelle serum is really amazing for that. The tightening serum, really, really amazing for that. And the next thing is mixing and matching these has been really awesome. I've really enjoyed using that. But if you want to try one, here is a great suggestion for your wellness box, okay? The Lifelong Vitality Pack, combined with Terrazyme and your PB Assist, right? That's the 80% on the inside. And then you have this beautiful Virage kit, which is the 20% on the outside that you can really make an impact on. And then you get a free oil of the month. And I can't tell you how important that free oil of the month is. That is what started me in April 2014 on my wellness journey when I got cedarwood for free and I didn't know what to do with it. And I found out that it was one of the most important oils that I would ever use. So thank you so much for sharing this skincare journey with me, this wellness education series. The essential skincare and the botanical goodness that doTERRA is giving you is incredible. So start really looking, living, and feeling younger longer with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and love the skin that you're in and really start to glow for yourself. I want to thank you so much for watching this. I hope it helped. And I'm going to try gracefully to end this video now, and we will see how I do that. Okay, thank you again so much, and I hope you enjoyed it.